Hello friends, welcome again back to a new tutorial. How you all doing, guys? Hope you're all good and generally fine. So today is going to be an easy one. I want to show you how to make this trending sleeve design. This is a Vicky James sleeve design, so this is quite trending and I thought I should show you guys how to make this. Super easy, guys. Let's get to it. Let's not waste time here. And so this is what we need, just your basic sleeve pattern and you're good to go. So this is for a long sleeve, okay? So feel free to work with the full length of your sleeve. Well, because I didn't have enough fabric, so what I have there was the length of 20 inches. Okay, yes, so that's what I have here. You can see I've already drafted out my sleeve pattern here. So I just went ahead to take note of the actual length there. So from the top, like I said, it was 20 inches in length. If you're working with the full length of your sleeve all the way to your wrist, please by all means extend it. Okay, yes. So for the bicep, from the top to the bicep was 7 inches there. Then for the elbow line there, I used 11 inches for that. Then for the 3/4 length there, I used 16 inches for that. And of course the full length of the sleeve, okay, which I used 20 inches for mine, but it didn't get to the full length like you can see. All right, so that's just what we have here now. Okay, yeah. So now for my fabric, I just used a satin. This is just a bridal satin fabric that I use. So if you're going to be making for the two sleeve and it's going to be a full length, I believe 1.5 yards is going to be enough to give you that. Okay, yeah. So this is just for the demonstration of this tutorial, and what I have here is not even up to 1 yard. No, it's not up to 1 yard. So you can see this now. So I'm just going ahead to make what a triangular fold like so. You can see what I'm doing. Just make a triangular fold. Then once I've achieved that now, I'm going to bring what my sleeve. So I'm going to placing my sleeve on this. So now the way you're going to place your sleeve, you're going to place it in such a way that it's going to slant towards where you have your opening there. You can see you're going to slant towards where you have your opening there. Just watch what I'm doing. You can see the way I'm moving my arm. Just make it slant towards the opening there. But when it slants, you also make sure that the armhole fits in that angle. You can already see what we have there. So those spaces there is what is going to give us that rose effect. Okay, you can see that the armhole is fitting on that angle. Very important. So once you've achieved that, you're good to go. All I need to do now is to take my pins and just hold it down. So I'm using my pin now to put it down so that we have it in place. So once you have achieved this now, then we can start our little sketch here. Now on that elbow line, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come down 3 inches from that elbow line. So you can do 2 inches, you can do 3 inches. Totally depends on what you want. Okay, it's all good. All is just where the rose is going to stop. So 3 inches at most is okay for this one. Okay, yeah. So that 3 inches points now, I'm going to extend the line outward. Just watch what I'm doing. You can see me extending the line to get to that unfold part. That's just all we need here. You can see this, extending the line, and we're good to go. Okay, all I need to do now is to just trace the other part of the sleeve. You can see this, guys. Yes, so guys, just go ahead and trace it all out, cut it out, and that is how our sleeve is. It's that simple, guys. It's very, very simple. So going ahead to cut this out. So you can see by the side there, I intentionally left about 0.5 inches there because we're going to be sewing it there. Okay, so 0.5 inches there. So I'll just go ahead and cut the main part. Now for your sleeve pattern, you make sure that you've already put your seam allowance on the pattern before placing. It's very important. Okay, so it just makes everything, so you don't have to start putting your seam allowance on this side. Okay, yeah, so that's it, guys. So going ahead to cut all this out now, and guys, like I said, it's very simple, very, very simple, guys. You can see this didn't take us any time at all to achieve this. You can see this now. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to take off my pattern. So I'm going to be using my pattern to cut out for the lining. Okay, yes, so I'm going to use my pattern to cut out for the lining, and this is what it have. So for the lining, of course, the fabric wasn't enough, so this is what I could have for my lining. It didn't get up to the actual length of the sleeve, but it's still fine. Okay, but if you really want it to get to the length, you can by all means go ahead and do that. So I intentionally just left some spaces by the side there. I always prefer to trim out excesses when I'm placing my my main fabric on it. So I'll go ahead and make a stitch on that angle now. So once I was done making that stitch, this is what I have. You can see this now. Then I'll go ahead now and notch. So I'm notching all the way, just notching all the way, just on that angle. Make sure you notch it properly. Okay, once I'm done notching it, you can see that pointed edge there. I'll just cut off that some pieces there. And of course, we are done here, guys. You open this up now. At this point, you give this what a very, very good press. So the power is not on for me here, so I can't even do that. You can see my fabric is not even properly ironed, so but I'm just going ahead with it, okay, because for the sake of this tutorial I just have to move ahead. But please, by all means, give this a very good press when you're doing yours. So going ahead to turn it out to the front, just trying to poke out that edge to the front there. So once you've done that now, you can see what our sleeves looks like already. Now, for us to now create the rose effect, now you're going to spread it open like so. You can already see this is how our sleeve looks. The only difference is the cone that is protruding. You can see this, that's just the only difference. So this is what we use to create your sleeve. So just follow through what I'm doing. Just carefully move your arm like so. You can see the way I'm moving my arm as if I'm trying to take back that cone inside. You can see what I'm doing. So this is just the first step for you to getting that rose. I'm doing it again. Just carefully take your arm and just as if you're creating a bit of gathers effect there. You can see what I'm doing. Just keep moving it till you get to the very edge of that, the pointed tip there. Take it all inside. Okay, so this is just like the first step. So once you've achieved that, now you can now place it on your table, spread it on your flat surface here, okay, and now it's time for you to now be creative here. Just carefully take your time and start using your fingers, your arms, and just start arranging this properly to make sure that it gives you that the good shape that you want. Okay, yes, so there's no need to hurry here. You just need a little bit of patience to just do this. So once you've achieved that, now definitely you get what you want. You can see what I'm doing. So once I was done, this is what I have. Then I will now use my line. Okay, so I'm placing my lining on it. So in the process of moving my lining, I knew that I still have to make some adjustments there because I've moved it off. So I have to readjust my rows there again. So once I was done doing all that, you can see, and the next thing I'm going to do now is to now use my pin. I'm going to use a pin now to now pin it all around just to have it in place. Okay, yes, so go ahead and use my pin to pin it down. So my pin now will go around. Then after that, now I can now use my needle and thread. So I'll be using my needle and thread to tag this. So this is now what is going to help to keep the rows in place. Okay, so you can see, just take it from one rose opening to the other. You can see what I'm doing. Just keep tacking it. You can just do like 2 or 3 stitches there and you're good to go. Then you move to the next one. You can see what I'm doing. Just keep doing this. After that, you go to the next one again. You can see once I'm done here now, I'll go ahead and tack it properly, and also I'll move to the next one again. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that. Please, I appreciate that a lot. Don't just watch and go. Subscribe, like, and share. This will really help this channel. I really appreciate this a lot. Thank you so much. So just take your time and keep making that stitch, okay, like so. So this is just where you can spend some time to really achieve what you want. So the most important thing is to just have it in place. Okay, yeah. So once you're done with that, you keep going to the next one till you get to the center of this design. Okay, so at this point you can see it cannot really move right? The rose is already in place now, but I still have to tack the side as well. I'll do that off camera. So once I was done now, I'll go ahead and make a stitch all the way around there. Then after that, I'll go ahead and trim off the excesses. Then after that again, I'll just hem the lowest of it. And guys, believe it or not, we're done. Just hem it and attach it to your outfit and you're good to go, guys. You're good to go. So that is it, guys, on how to make this beautiful one. Like, we have actually come to the end. You won't believe it. It's that simple. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you find this helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share. To all my subscribers, I appreciate you a lot. If you're also new here, I appreciate you a whole lot. Thank you so much, guys. See you on the next tutorial. Have a wonderful day. Bye.